Now, fingers crossed, there'll be lots of golden moments for our athletes at the Paris Olympics this year. Desiree Henry is one of those heading off to represent Team GB, and I'm hoping that she can get some great gold on our behalf. It's all your work. We just bask in the glory. How you doing?
No, I'm doing fantastic right now. I absolutely love that introduction too. And I'm looking forward to the games, of course. But I guess for me right now, step one is actually qualifying and making the team. That actually happens next month. So I've got all my focus and hard work and concentration into the next few weeks and really just ensuring that, as I said, step number one, I'm making the team.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to take a break to get into a radio studio and have a natter with a few people. So you must be having a good time with some time off. But I mean, you've already been at the track this morning, haven't you?
Yes, well, you know what? You guys have caught me on a good day. Wednesdays is always my scheduled recovery day. So, you know what? Even after this, I'm actually going to my sports recovery place. So, just a little conversation with some lovely people in the morning and then back to the normal sports recovery in the late afternoon.
Well, that keeps you out of trouble, keeps you feeling fit. But I mean, how does the schedule come together for preparations for something like this? Because you may be qualifying next month, but this has been
Yes.
several years getting yourself to the right place.
Exactly. This is definitely isn't like an overnight type of thing. It's definitely something that at the beginning of last season, so this is talking last year, October, that's where I would have had my conversation with my coach in regards to, okay, well, how do we make sure that a year leading in or this upcoming season and year, we're doing absolutely everything that we can to ensure that my body, my mind, my everything is in the right place to, make the team. And I think by that, we've been taking it a week at a time. He's the man with a master plan, with a training program, and it's just for me as an athlete to believe in it and do my part on the track as well as off the track.
Yeah, I mean, because there are setbacks along the way very often. Has it been an injury-free year for you? Says touching wood, and I hope it stays that way.
Yes, there's wood right on this table, so I'm tapping it a couple times right now. But it's actually been an amazing injury-free season so far. I have had injuries in the past. This is all the way in 2019 and 2021, where I did have knee surgeries. But I'm so glad that that's a thing of the past. I'm so glad that my body's recovering and responding well. So at this stage, I feel like I'm back on the even playing field, and now it's just for me to go out there and really do my best.
Well, we are rooting for you, but when it comes down to it, I mean, the preparation is everywhere, from the track through the kitchen, through to everything else that you need to make sure your body and mind are in tip-top condition for all of this.
Exactly. At this point, there is nothing that I'm doing that I haven't planned or haven't organized in a way, because it's just all about keeping a routine and to an extent making sure that that routine allows me to recover. So even once I get home, I know that I've a dog, a sausage dog. I've got to take him on, say, about a 20-minute walk. Unfortunately, I can't take him on a 2-hour walk because I would have already spent 7, 8 hours already at the track. But again, I just kind of use all of those opportunities, such as walking my dog, as a moment just to kind of switch off, really reflect on my day and the trainer session, and of course, spend some quality time with my little dog.
Absolutely, sounds like a brilliant way of doing things. And I mean, he's going to be cheering you on as well, in as much as a
I'm
sausage dog
sure.
can. But when it comes down to that food and the supplements that you take as well, obviously,
Yeah,
as an athlete, you have to be careful what you are taking, but equally
very.
making sure that everything's right and you've got all the vitamins, minerals, and the other stuff
Yes.
that make your body work and keep your mind ticking over too.
Exactly. I think for me, something that has worked really, really well is taking Solgar vitamins and supplements, just because they have a wide range of all different things. Such as for me, it's like a one-stop shop. So I can get my magnesium, but then I can also get my krill oils and other oils, and just allowing me to kind of again simplify things. But then also you touched on the thing that as a professional athlete, there are certain supplements that I can't take. So in regards to my protein, etc., that's where I target brands that are Informed Sport verified. And it essentially just means that these brands have gone to a specific sporting lab and made sure that every single one of their products tested is technically legally allowed for individual athletes such as myself. And so between taking Solgar vitamins and then obviously Informed Sport protein, that's just like my perfect combination, really.
And yeah, and it makes it easier to get what you need when you need it as well. Because
Yes.
although I'm sure your diet is something we'd all envy, it's still something which is very much under control.
Yes, most definitely. And you know what? Over the most like recent years, I've just learned to try and have a healthy relationship with food because sometimes it can become very, very repetitive, especially given what I'm trying to do. And it just means finding different ways to have, as we call protein. You know, protein comes in different sources. It can be nuts, it can be fish, it can be chicken. And I think it's just allowing myself to kind of have fun with the journey, as well as allowing myself to really provide it with the things that's going to allow it to recover, etc. So yeah, for me, a healthy balance and a healthy relationship with food is also just so important because again, we all want to enjoy our meals.
Well, but it's the fuel that runs you around that track, isn't it?
Exactly. And fueling yourself powerfully, you know, you want to fuel yourself with the best of the best type of stuff. And I feel like that's what kind of gives you not only the physical edge, but the mental edge, just knowing that you've taken that extra time to make sure, again, that you're taking your vitamins, that you're taking your supplements, etc. So that you know that your body essentially is a fast moving machine and a healthy one at that too.
Well, they say wherever condition you're in, though, taking vitamins and stuff will help because even with the diet that
Yes.
you're on, that's well monitored, you still will need additions. I mean, vitamin D is vitally important alongside vitamin C for your immune health, and you want to make sure you're
Yes.
not getting sniffles before you run around and
Yes.
try and get a fast time.
Exactly that. And I always just have to remind people that, you know, I am a professional athlete, but I'm also a person too. So therefore, when it even comes to the common cold and all that kind of stuff, I've got to take extra precautions just to make sure that I am recovering and recovering well. I think Solgar even has like an Ester C 24-hour immune systems patch or sachet that you can just like add to water. I've literally had that like a couple times before training. If I ever feel like I have a cold coming on, and again, it just makes sure that I'm strengthening up my immune system so that I can also be strong on the track.
Absolutely. It's inside and outside that makes a difference. And yeah, that
Exactly.
speed is all part of the nature of what you're doing. And I say we wish you absolutely the best of luck in qualifying. Fingers crossed we will see you running for us in the pictures from Paris as we head through the summer. And it's all about the experience as well, because being a part of that Olympic village, that's going to be amazing.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's the whole thing. It's not just being able to be on the track and represent yourself. You're also remembering that you're representing your country, you're representing your nation, and even being amongst other Olympians from all different walks of life and literally all around the world is such an amazing experience being in that village. Again, I like to describe it as like, you know, being in a forest in a way where you never know what you're going to see. You've got the tallest of tallest athletes there to the smallest gymnasts there. It's just like amazing to experience and see. And I just hope that it motivates and inspires whoever to just kind of know that there isn't a particular mold as to what an Olympian looks like. And you too can be one as long as you work hard for it.
Look in the mirror, get yourself into shape. You could be that next runner. You could be
Exactly.
already, as Desiree is, an Olympic bronze medalist. We know you're doing everything you can within your power to get
Yes.
to that silver or gold. We're happy even if you get another bronze, to be fair. But however that success comes, we are looking forward to seeing your name up there on a scoreboard in some way or form. So if we are looking at improving our vitamins and minerals in our diet, where can we go to?
Yes, so you can actually go to the solgar.co.uk website. There they have quite a lot of blogs providing information as to, you know, what vitamins and supplements to take and ultimately how it affects your body and affects your well-being. So that's where you can find some more information.
Desiree Henry,
Thank
have a
you.
great time. Fingers crossed in Paris this summer, and we look forward to you representing Team GB again. As long as those few moments come together on that track and you get to qualify for us.
There we go. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it.
And I just realised we haven't done the website, so I'm going to go back and we'll edit this in. So I'll just
Okay.
say